Hey Soap Squad, you already know what time it is. Grab your tissues, pour that tea, because baby, Young and the Restless just dragged us through a whole emotional obstacle course, left us at the gate and said, figure it out. Let's unpack every second of this tearjerker meets suspense episode because, wow, it was giving heartbreak, it was giving mystery, and it was giving what in the hell is going on. Let's start at Society, where Adam and Chelsea are giving business casual chaos. Adam's out here looking all suspicious and angsty, talking about Kane and that mystery man Duma like they're plotting in the shadows of Genoa City. I mean, the way Adam's spidey senses are tingling, he's not wrong. That bad feeling he can't shake? Sir, that's the Holy Spirit trying to warn you, listen. Duma buying the GCAC is giving major hostile takeover vibes. Next thing you know, Victor's gonna find out and shut it all down like, not on my Newman watch. Meanwhile, Chelsea's like, babe, don't spiral. But then she turns around and compares their lives to a dang Agatha Christie novel. Ma'am, you started the mystery monologue. And not even 5 seconds later, who comes creeping through the window like a budget Bond villain? Holden. Yes, Holden, a man so shady he makes a rain cloud look honest. He's got a list from Kanye of people he needs to cozy up to. And guess who's on it? Adam and Chelsea. He strolls in like he's a fan of Chelsea's fashion past, lies, tries to flirt his way into her brain, double lies, and then tries to play the oops, I just like pretty women card. Chelsea said, nope, sir, not today, Satan. She read him like a clearance rack at Fenmore's and exited stage left before he could pour her a tainted martini. I said, yes, girl, trust your intuition. Now, let's get to the scene that had me crying into my coffee, the hospital. Y'all, Cole is dying. Victoria and Claire are at his bedside and he's serving us emotional realness. He says his heart is full, but failing, baby, mine was too. Claire's sobbing, Victoria's trying not to lose it, and Cole's just over here dropping poetic last words like he's auditioning for a Nicholas Sparks adaptation. When he tells Claire he's proud to be her dad and she flashes back to her little girl self, throwing a party and wishing for a daddy, my tear duct said, say less. And when she says she's not letting go even if he does, done, over, finished. The writers knew what they were doing. Victoria, meanwhile, just wants to sit with him. No grand declarations, just stillness and presence. And then they share that one last kiss, a kiss that is so full of history, regret, and love, and he dies in her arms. Y'all, cue the ugly. Back at the Tack house, Victoria and Claire are in the grief blender. They try to laugh through the pain, talking about Cole's sloppy joes and his habit of leaving pencils in books. It's sweet, but Claire is shattered. This was the dad she waited for her whole life. She wraps herself in his jacket like it's a security blanket and asks Victoria if she believes in heaven. Victoria says yes. Claire says she'll carry him in her heart. I'm not crying, you're crying. Claire quietly calls Kyle, remember him, just to leave a voicemail saying she lost her dad. No drama, no theatrics, just pure grief. It was real. And low-key, Kyle better call her back before I call him myself. Meanwhile, Victoria is in the kitchen breaking down with her dish rag like she's starring in a soap-themed music video. She grabs Cole's book, hugs it to her chest, and drags it off to bed, like it's the only piece of him she has left. It's raw. Meanwhile, in Crimson Lights, Daniel and Tessa are having their own little sad hour on the patio. Tessa's worried about Mariah, who's apparently packed up, moved out, and left nothing but mystery and a bed full of regret. I said, what did Mariah do? Daniel tries to comfort her, but you can tell Tessa is spiraling. She's like, I'd forgive anything. And Daniel's face was like, okay, but would you really? And then Tessa hits us with the bombshell. She thinks Mariah might have done something illegal. Excuse me? This is no cheating scandal. This is giving Dateline preview. Like, ma'am, did you marry a criminal or nah? Daniel says he'll be there for her with the full anytime you want to talk or anything else line. Excuse me? Is that foreshadowing or flirting? Either way, I'm watching y'all. And then we finally get Mariah alone whispering, what have I done, in the park like she just buried a body. She's flashing back to laughing with some mystery man and then sitting with a pillow like she just committed emotional arson. And the tears? Ooh. Whatever she did, it's not just some one-night fling. It's deeper, it's darker. It might just be the crime Claire's dreams have been hinting at for weeks. If this turns into a full-on murder mystery with Holden creeping around and Mariah blacking out on secrets, Y&R's about to enter its villain era, and I'm here for it. Final thoughts, Cole's gone, and my heart is in a blender. Claire and Victoria gave Emmy-worthy grief. Holden is a snake in human form. Tessa deserves answers, And Mariah, baby, if you did what I think you did, you better run before Victor finds out. This episode was an emotional roller coaster dipped in mystery sauce and served with a side of soap opera slayage. Let me know in the comments. Do you trust Holden? What the hell did Mariah do? Did Victoria and Cole's final kiss break you like it broke me? Smash that like button, subscribe for more YNRT, and remember, in Genoa City, secrets don't stay buried. But sometimes the people do. Catch you next episode, my little soap sleuths.